My name is Vince McGill. I'm a shift foreman here at Lincoln Electric in the electronics factory. My day-to-day job description, I oversee the manufacturing of PC boards, surface mount, and inserter technology. I got started in manufacturing. I graduated high school at 16 years old. Decided to try college for a while, decided college wasn't for me. Being a local kid, we hear about Lincoln Electric and hear about the great things here at Lincoln Electric, so I decided to give manufacturing a try. Started here entry level around 19 years old. First coming into Lincoln Electric, didn't have any manufacturing experience. Actually didn't really want to have any manufacturing experience. Didn't see my life taking on this role. So got here, became kind of a family environment, decided to take on welding. Did welding, had zero welding experience, never struck an arc in my life. Fell in love with welding. Now in my new position at electronics factory, I have never really did anything electronic. So I'm learning every day. I have different challenges every day. I lean on my peers, my co-workers, lean on everybody to help. And getting into manufacturing, the biggest surprise for me is that you get the stigma that in manufacturing is just a job. The biggest thing that caught me by surprise is that it can turn into a career. Coming out of high school, you hear about going to college, getting your 4-year degree, which is great, but getting into manufacturing, you have different avenues, different branches you can attach yourself to, so you're not boxed into one specific thing. That was the biggest thing that caught me by surprise getting into manufacturing.
My name is Jordan Jones, and right now I'm currently an intern in Lincoln Electric. So right now I'm currently in a division called 9S, where I'm packing up parts, shipping them out, and right now, usually on certain days, I'll rotate into another division where they mostly do organization. So they'll put parts in different areas, create new ones, and try to keep up with the latest technology. I started working in manufacturing because one of my dream careers I want to be is an engineer. And I figured out that manufacturing could be a lot of help in the engineering field because it's similar ways of how they both work at the same time. So I felt like if I pick up this job at Lincoln Electric, I'll have experience in the engineering field. One of the most surprising things that I learned about manufacturing is what goes into it. At first, I thought manufacturing was just stand in front of something, do about 30 seconds, and you're shipping it out. It is way more to that. It's organization, it's creating, it's packing, cleaning. There's a lot of things that go into manufacturing that builds up the process. So one of my proudest moments in manufacturing is the amount of things that I have done. Previously during the summer, I did welding, I did shop work where I had to work with amazing people to learn about new things, and the learning experience really surprised me about manufacturing. That's what I like. While at Lincoln Electric, you'll be exposed to different types of areas within the manufacturing business. You may not like one part, but there's many others to go through that you may like. And manufacturing is a big career to go in. It allows you to make a lot of money, it builds up your future, and you'll have a great time doing it.
Hi, I'm Wesley Murphy, and I make the dual and single wire feeders at Lincoln Electric. I started working at manufacturing because I got to experience it firsthand when I was in high school, and it kind of drove me towards it. My future plans here is I want to go to college, and after serving my years here, I want to save up my money, and I'm going to take advantage of the Lincoln Electric tuition program. It's $5,000 every year for people who want to go to college, and I want to take advantage of that for my plans was to go to college for psychology, either psychology, graphic designing, or computer science. The advice I would give going into manufacturing is to just try it. As long as you put effort or try to do it, you will succeed. Some people may like it, some people may not like it, but it's a good career choice.
Hi, my name is Deanna Duncan, and I currently work for Lincoln Electric as a stock keeper B. I pack parts, drive industrial vehicles, fill orders for customers, as well as fill orders for other departments in the Lincoln Electric building. One of the things that surprised me with manufacturing was the tasks and the different responsibilities given. It's just so many different levels of manufacturing that you can go from, and also with engineering as well.
Hi, at Lincoln Electric, I work on machining parts, the spindle machines. I also do broaching, which is fixture on parts, and I also learn how to measure parts for other machines. So I'm just glad that I got the chance to do this. I'm very, very happy that I got to experience this before I leave off to go to college.
Hi, my name is Deandre Larry, and currently my position is a intern in an electronics factory. So I do AOI programming, pick and place programming. So I program the whole SMT line, make sure it's up and running functionally for production, and inspect PC boards. The advice I would give for anyone wanting to go into manufacturing is, even if you don't know about manufacturing, this is a great opportunity to take a chance to learn about manufacturing. Or if you're a person that likes to build, design, test, program, definitely go into manufacturing.
So as far as my salary goes, salary was in manufacturing is great. You have different avenues to get different routes in your salary. Never want to box yourself in, always keep an open attitude. When I started here, I started level hourly, became a pieceworker, made great money in piecework. Went to R&D, which became hourly, made good money hourly. Went back to piecework to make more money, and now I'm have a salary position, but it's provided a good life for me and my family.
My advice going into manufacturing is, if you don't know what you want to do outside of high school, manufacturing, I highly recommend manufacturing.
Just try it. As long as you put effort or try to do it, you will succeed. Some people may like it, some people may not like it, but it's a good career choice.
Literally everything around you was probably produced by a tool that a tool and die maker made. My name's Tony Tinge, and I'm a tool and die maker at Lincoln Electric. It was money motivated, honestly. When I first got out of high school, I wasn't making a lot of money. And then I figured I could come here, and Lincoln's reputation really brought out that if you're a hard worker, you can make a lot of money. I worked here for 6 years, had no clue what tool and die was. I used the fixtures, I used a lot of stuff that the tool room produced, but it never really clicked to where it came from. I wanted to try to settle down and have a family, more of a normal lifestyle. I bid on the apprenticeship for tool and die maker, and I got accepted. I graduated with honors from my high school, but I don't believe you need to be a so-called bookworm to get into this field. As a tool and die maker, we learn from the day you start to the day you retire. You can make extremely good money being a tool and die maker, and that's just not well known. As long as you're willing to work. You have to be willing to work, that's the thing. You will get dirty. I'm not gonna lie, this is a job where you're gonna get dirty and you're gonna have to use your hands and you're gonna work long hours, but it's rewarding. The nice thing about tool and die is you can literally go anywhere in the world and do this trade and be successful and make good money. As far as the support structure goes, when students come into the trade, especially as an apprentice, there was always a seasoned, normally a Class A tool and die maker with you. So you are never ever by yourself here. The future of tool and die, in my opinion, there's always going to be a need. You hear a lot about technology, and there's a lot of computers coming out and a lot of machines come out that you don't need an operator to run. But you will always need a tool and die maker to fix things.
If you get bored in welding, you're doing something wrong. My name's Travis Edmonds. I work in the applications department. I'm a welding technologist. I specialize in engine drives, stick electrode, kind of cross-country pipeline applications. When I first started here, I just needed a job, a good paying job, benefits. But now that I've been here 17 years, it's more than just that. I found a career. My older brother, he went off to college. My parents were looking at me like, okay, what's the big step here? What are you gonna do? And I knew I could have gone to college, but for me, and even looking back, it would have been a waste of time for me. Another job opportunity came up to be in weld services, And I interviewed for that, and they said, you know, you're gonna be welding all day, every day. And I said, okay, I'm in. I want to do that. And that was one of the best positions I had here, was welding test plates for Weld Services, making really good money and really learning a skill that I didn't realize, but to this day I still use. I always want to be challenged. I don't want to be stagnant and not learn and not grow. I'm sure there's going to be new things that will come up within the next 20 years that I don't even know about that might spark my interest, but I know I'll be able to be in this skilled trade for the rest of my career. I know that for sure.
My advice I would give to students, young men, young women that's going in manufacturing for a career is just that. It's a career. It's not a job. It's not something that you may just think, oh, I can do it for a while. It's okay if you do that, but don't sell yourself short. It's really a career. You can get into engineering. You can get into welding. You can get into CAD design. Multitude of things that manufacturing entails. It's always going to be a booming business. So just because you're not going to a university or a community college or anything like that, getting into manufacturing is a great thing to do, and it's gonna be beneficial for you in the future.